Brighten up those dark mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter. Mornings at the Cabin.
Mornings at the Cabin, indeed. Wheeler and Lecter with you on your Monday morning. It is minus 30 once again. I hope you plugged in your vehicle, but wrap up warm and maybe give it a couple of cycles before you head off to work today. Yeah, that's all. Mornings at the Cabin brought to you by Aurora Ford, driving in the north, and the all-new 2021 F-150, the 14th generation of the best-selling truck of all time. Come check it out today. Lecter, what was your weekend like?
It was nice.
Nice.
Got some stuff done.
Oh, yeah? What'd you get done?
I had some work to do, and I got that all done.
Oh, good.
So that was nice.
Very good.
We started slowly moving towards moving.
Really?
Started packing up some stuff.
You guys bought a house?
No.
Oh.
But we gotta be out.
Really?
Yeah. By a certain point.
Oh, I didn't realize you'd sold your place already.
I mean, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. It's in the works.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on?
There's a closing date.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Put the pieces together here.
Well, where are you guys going to be staying?
Well, we got some options, but yeah, we're going to possibly have to rent in the meantime.
Oh, wow.
If something comes up.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Big developments.
Yeah, big developments.
Absolutely. Well, that's exciting and annoying, because the moving is annoying.
It is.
It is. But that's exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. My weekend, you ask? Pretty calm.
Yeah.
Didn't do much. Yesterday was just kind of a relaxing day. Didn't really, just hung out with Phoenix, hung out with the pup, did a little Zoom Catan. That was about it.
And you guys love the Zoom Catan?
We do. Her folks love it. Like, it's their favorite game. It's the game we play all the time when we're there.
Yeah.
Watched a bit of the fights on Saturday. Didn't watch the main event, but saw the highlights. Good Lord.
I didn't even see that.
Everything we wanted to happen, happened.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah. Conor McGregor got knocked out. And we couldn't be happier about it.
Good.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast.
Wheeler and Lecter with you on your Monday morning. Minus 30 degrees outside right now. That's ambient, not even with the wind. Of course, most of you don't believe that the wind exists. It's just a figment of your imagination. Mornings at the Cabin brought to you by Aurora Ford, driving the north. Also co-sponsored this morning by The Knack and Jimmy T and the Sociables coming up on the 24th. And we got Jimmy T in the studio, 8 o'clock. We'll ask him all the hard-hitting questions like, who are you and what are you doing here?
I hope he has an answer for us this time.
I think you will. I think he's going to have a whole bunch of answers to a whole bunch of questions. I wish we could get him to play.
They might. I mean, we have a guitar. Right
he may have.
there.
I mean, he may. I don't think he goes anywhere without it.
I mean, he doesn't even need it, though. Like, we got the cabin radio guitar.
That's true.
He played it to Penny.
I'm sure that's tuned completely.
Oh, he can tune it up.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
It's all good.
That's fair enough.
You can just do like a charming, mid-conversation while we're talking. He'll just be tuning it in the background, and it'll just, it'll sound lovely.
That's how a guitar sounds.
Yes, you're tuning a cat over there.
Yeah. Meow. 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 We all hate daylight savings time. Well, some of us do. I personally like the spring ahead, obviously, because we get a ton more light. And in the morning, you don't really notice it that much. When you fall behind, though, good Lord, you notice it when it gets dark at 2:30 in the afternoon. And then it's dark until 11 o'clock. So, new legislation reviewing proposed legislative changes that would give the territory the power to abandon twice-yearly time changes. However, there's so far no suggestion that this power will be used. Not if Julain Morse has anything to say about it. You know Julian's all over this. He's seeing this at maybe possibly light at the end of the tunnel that we save or not save. I mean, we'll notice, right? We'll notice. It'll be a little later in the year that we start getting like really late sun.
Yeah.
A little bit later.
I mean, we might not notice. That's the thing. I'm on this bus with Julian. I have been since the start, but mostly out of principle.
Okay.
Because I just don't think it's. I just don't think it's necessary.
That's okay.
It's
that's
just
the principle.
Not a thing that it has any benefit on our lives up here in the Northwest Territories.
I like the spring ahead.
You like the spring ahead?
I mean, I do. Yeah. I like it all of a sudden when because it's still you're gaining all this light, but then all of a sudden, boom. It's, the sun's still up at 7:30.
Right.
Right? I mean, yeah, it'll take a couple more weeks to kind of get there or whatever, but I mean, I don't know how time works.
It is an abstract.
The Standing Committee on Social Development, a group of MLAs, is studying suggested changes to the Interpretation Act, which lays out the current threadbare legislation governing daylight savings. In the proposal, the GNWT would acquire the power to replace the twice-yearly time change with one fixed time standard. let's go the way of Saskatchewan. It's about the only thing you want to copy from Saskatchewan.
Absolutely.
Absolutely that.
They've had it right
Yeah.
since the start.
That and farming. If we could farm like them up here, we'd do that too. That'd be nice.
I mean, that's the only reason. Well, I guess, but Saskatchewan, yeah, they don't change, so they don't.
They don't change.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't, like the whole daylight saving things for farmers is kind of like, what? Like Saskatchewan's
kind of negates
all
that.
farmers, and they don't use it. And I'm sure the farmers aren't like, you know what, bring it back. So the Yukon, obviously, we know that. They permanently moved to what was previously considered its daylight savings arrangement. The territory did not fall back in November, and the time today is the same. The time today is the same in both the Yukon and the NWT until, of course, we skip ahead to an hour.
Right.
So it's just a massive confusion.
A little bit.
What's going to happen to when you travel and you jet lag? What's going to happen to jet lag?
Oh, it's just not an excuse anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
It doesn't exist.
It's just like, oh, I got jet lag. You came from the Yukon.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Sorry.
there's no time change.
No.
Sorry, even if it's only an hour. So that's interesting. I mean, more on this story as it develops. I wonder if the territorial will use its power. Julain Morse, it's all in your ball court now. Wait, the ball is in your court now. Get it done.
You got home court advantage,
You
Julian.
get home court ball. Sure.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast. Hey, it was early. What do you want from us?
Mornings at the Cabin brought to you by Aurora Ford Drive in the North. Also co-sponsored today by The Knack and Jimmy T and the Sociables. Coming up on the 29th. Don't get your tickets because they're already sold out. But you can watch it on Facebook and on Northwest Tel Community Channel number 168. I have no idea which number it is. But you can watch it on Northwest Tel TV the following evening if you want to get your Jimmy T fix. We're going to get our Jimmy T fix here at 8 o'clock. He's going to be joining us in the studio to talk about the show and just talk about how tickled pink he must be to get back to performing live. Can't wait to hear him. But first, I want to talk about that stolen fire truck in Inuvik last week. Remember how we talked about that and how this person made it 130 kilometers down the road before getting stopped. So it turns out that person was, it has not been identified, 43-year-old male, was arrested for impaired driving and stealing in that fire truck, which is the least surprising part of that whole story. But saying this kind of incident is extremely uncommon, but not especially difficult to accomplish. So one of the things that we brought up when we were talking about it with Ollie is just how easy it is, how difficult or easy it must be to steal one of these fire trucks. And I kind of mentioned that, like, I wonder if it's just like you can just drive it like an automatic transmission. Mm-hmm. So like a big U-Haul truck. So there's nothing special you need to do. You don't need to do air brakes or anything like that. And it kind of sounds like that's the case.
Yeah.
Basically, operating a fire truck is really no different than driving any other vehicle. So there you go. And I mean, that makes sense, right? Because you don't want something complicated to like start and drive when you're on your way to a fire. So you jump in, you press the button, and there you go.
I like the the addition of that to the story. Like, we don't want to, make it seem like this guy accomplished anything.
No, exactly.
Like,
no, yeah.
It's very, very easy to steal a fire truck, sir.
But
it's just the kind of thing you don't do because it's idiotic.
Yeah,
not
that's right.
It's difficult.
That's right, because you can't like hide it. You can't it's not like stealing a Toyota Corolla and then just kind of blending into the crowd. You've got a fire truck. And chances are, if you're inebriated and driving a fire truck, you're putting on them sirens and those lights.
Oh, of course.
That's what I'd be doing. I'd be honking the horn.
Well, you want all your buddies to see you.
Absolutely.
You're never going to get this opportunity.
I mean,
again.
you got to make it worth it. Like, listen, I've already stolen this thing. I might as well do something with it. Yeah.
Spin that ladder around or
really,
something.
yeah, that's right. We're really not, encouraging people to do this. Obviously, security features on fire trucks are also similar to regular trucks. It's, the story says, including door locks and ignition features. Though it was noted that most fire trucks are customized. This is Mike Fedunu? No. Feduniw. Fedunu.
IW.
Yes. But he noted that most fire trucks are customized. Some have keys while others have ignition switches. So some have keys, but we mentioned before, it's like, what happens if you lose the keys and you have a fire to go to?
Yeah.
So some you literally just jump in and there's a button. Push button start like you would have on a truck.
That noise?
Probably. Like you have on a truck, except you don't need to have the fob with you, or maybe you do need to have the fob with you. Who knows? Despite being fairly easy to drive off the lot, if nobody's looking, Inuvik has joined an extremely exclusive club in having a fire truck go missing. In May 2005, a truck was reportedly stolen from a fire station in Red Deer. And in November 2019, a man is accused of stealing a fire truck in Winnipeg. Two cities where I'm surprised that hasn't happened way more often.
Yeah, that's the first thing I saw come up when I Googled it.
But
Fire truck stolen, Winnipeg.
Winnipeg. I feel like the Winnipeg's got a Florida man thing going on. You could just say, blah, 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 Winnipeg. And it's like, yeah, there it is. There's an example of it happening in Winnipeg. Mike has been saying he's been doing this for 16 years. Only ever seen 3. So there you go, Inuvik. Well done.
Only ever seen three
fire trucks go missing.
Well,
I mean, it's a very serious issue. It is absolutely very serious. We're glad that no one got hurt and that the fire truck has been returned, because replacement for the 2011 model truck would cost more than $750,000.
Apparently,
Please don't steal fire trucks.
Apparently, a fire truck was stolen in New York, in the Albany region, on October 13th, 2020.
No, the steamed hams region.
Yeah.
Oh no, that is Albany. Yeah,
it's an Albany expression.
Yeah, it's an Albany expression. Steamed hams and fire trucks.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast where we cut out all the great music and you're left with the rest.
It's minus 30 degrees. Still, that clock hasn't moved, or that dinger, or that tag, or whatever it is that measures weather. I don't know.
Thermometer?
Thermometer. But the ticker on the thermometer, that's what I meant.
Yes.
Hasn't moved. Still minus 30.9. Wrap up warm for your jaunt into the world today. Mornings at the Cabin brought to you by Aurora Ford, driving the north. Also by the Knack this morning, co-sponsors, as we have, we're letting you know about Jimmy T and the Sociables coming up on the 29th. Don't go to buy tickets. They're already sold out, which we absolutely knew was going to happen. But you can watch it via broadcast, Knack and WOMP. That's Western Arc Moving Pictures Facebook pages and Northwest LTV on January 30th at 7:30. So if you miss it, which you have because you don't have tickets, you get to watch it on TV. And we got Jimmy T in the studio this morning. Jimmy, thank you so much for joining us this early in the morning.
Good morning, boys. Yeah, this is a little strange for me. I'm usually about 4 hours away from waking up, so that's kind of good. I didn't realize that there was some traffic in.
Oh my God, the world gets moving way too early, way too early. God, there's even traffic when we come in at the. Well, I was going to say 6, but we don't come in at 6.
Good Lord!
Wake up at 5:30.
Yeah. The lights don't even start at 6.
That's right. That's right. They're still flashing yellow.
Yeah.
So Jimmy T, it's you. It's an East Coast kitchen party like we're so used to seeing at the BK. What we love to see on a Saturday night. Ben Jammin Russo and Bobby Baseman Baggs joining you as well.
Yeah.
You must be so excited. I mean, this is a big show.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. Going almost a year without doing the East Coast kitchen party and the Black Night has been it's taken a toll on me.
I bet. I can imagine.
You know, it's a weird kind of a thing. And so I know that this whole thing was recommended to Knack by one of these wonderful cabin radio people.
May have had something to do with it.
Sitting here next to me.
Maybe.
Smiling smugly. Yeah.
But anyway, it's the tickets went on sale, I think, on a Monday night at midnight.
Yeah.
And they were all gone by 10 o'clock the next morning.
Beautiful.
So it's an interesting thing that you mentioned the Black Knight Pub, too, because I was talking with Terry Hartwright, who's the manager of the BK.
Yeah.
And suggested to him that perhaps on the 30th, on Saturday, they might just open up the top night and play it on Northwest Hell on the big screen.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, very cool.
I don't want to be premature about that, but I guess I just was.
I mean, it's a great idea.
We don't know for sure.
Right. It's a great idea.
Yeah, Terry said that he had a booking for the top night, but they've not got back to him. So it's a birthday party or something. So,
yeah,
right.
Yeah, hopefully.
That would be, I mean, that's a great idea. Let's just say that it's happening and tell Terry that it's happening.
Yeah,
let's send him a message today. I'll say, Terry, this is what's going on. On Saturday, pull the screen down.
Put a little pressure on him.
Show the show.
Yeah. And
we'll just haul the TV into the Black Night downstairs.
That's right.
If someone's sitting on what was the stage, we'll kick them out.
We'll
put the TV up.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we'll get Jimmy T streaming on there.
Straight.
That's right. That's what the people want to see.
And Ben and Bobby, I'll tell them that we'll go and we'll sign autographs and
There
stuff
you
like that.
There you
Right
go.
on. Absolutely.
$5 each. It's not a bad deal.
Oh.
Anyway.
There's plenty of people who would pay $5 for your signature, Jimmy, for sure.
Yeah.
So East Coast Kitchen Party, for those, for those who don't get out to see the East Coast Kitchen Party, maybe you only get to see it on TV on the 30th. Tell us about the East Coast Kitchen Party.
Well, it's really funny. When I came up here now 17 years ago, I mean, I've been playing music in Nova Scotia with a band back home called Miller's Jug. We played in Halifax at the Lower Deck and the Split Crow and the Old Triangle, and I was kind of a backup singer with them. And I'd been playing a little bit on my own. Well, that's not true. I've been playing a lot on my own too. But anyway, we landed up here, and the little history of how this started. My wife at the time was in the military, and she got posted up here as the comptroller at JTFN. And so, being a military move, of course, all our friends, we came all the way from Bridgetown, Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
She had been in Greenwood. And so we landed here, and it took 3 weeks for all our stuff to get here. Jeez. For some reason, I had packed my guitar in our little car, and
The essentials.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we were staying at, I think, the Days Inn or someplace like that. But anyway, we came roaming downtown on a Saturday afternoon, and I saw this place right across the street called Jose Locos.
Ah.
And I thought, oh, that's a bar. So down we went, and this fellow was sitting there with nobody else in the room at all at 3:00 in the afternoon. And he kind of turned around and looked at us and said, "Who are you guys?"
Classic Yellowknife welcome.
Yep.
Well, not quite. It was Bob Ross, for God's sake, So we explained to Terry, or Carrie told him who she was, and he looked at me and said, What do you do? I said, well, I bartend a little bit and play guitar. Oh, really? Well, you want to play this weekend or next weekend? No idea, whether what I played. And I said, sure, okay. So, sure enough, I came in the following Friday, and he had a sound system set up. Fortunately, there was a pub crawl going on.
Uh-huh.
And Jose Locos was the first place they went, and they were all East Coasters.
Oh, wow. Perfect.
And now you talk about divine intervention, right? They stayed there all night. They didn't move.
Yeah, why would they?
So, and that was great. It was just great. And then the manager at the time of the Black Knight apparently heard about this dude from the East Coast who was playing.
This hot young kid.
Yeah. James. I can't remember his last name. It doesn't matter. Anyway, he came in on Saturday night, and same thing. The place was packed, and at the end of the show, he said, I want you to come to the Black Knight Pub and meet the owners. So on Monday, I went into the Black Knight Pub, and I met with James and Bogus and Gordon Ray, who's not with us anymore. Gordon, and we talked and chatted, had a pint, and at the end of the whole thing, after Gordon had to make sure that I knew some Scottish tunes.
Right.
And at the end of it, he put his hand out and he said, "We'll try you for a month, laddie." Honest to goodness, he was try you for a month. And then 3 weeks later, he was there at the end of a Saturday night, and he said, "The Black Knight stage is yours."
Nice. Beautiful.
And that was
Just
it.
that's it.
You'd pass
He
the
said,
audition.
do whatever you want. You can, if you want someone to fill in for you, if you want to bring people up to sing, and it's been amazing. I mean, way back then, we had Ron was playing Baron with me after a bit, and I got to know Glenn Walsh quite well. That's after I played for about 3 weeks, and it was originally called the poster says the Black Knight Pub welcomes Jim Taylor, maritime music with a kitchen party flavor. Which,
Catchy.
Isn't that something? And after about 3 or 4 weeks, there were 2 Newfoundland fellows came up and stood right in front of me at the end of the night.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you exactly over on the radio exactly the words they used.
Yeah,
but it worked out to be, if you're going to call it a kitchen party, boy, it better be an East Coast, not the Maritimes. We're not freaking Maritimers, buddy. So I think I only knew like Sonny's Dream. That's the only Newfoundland. I learned some Newfoundland songs in a hurry.
Yep.
Because this town's full of Newfoundlanders.
It is.
So, yeah, that was 16 years ago. The last regular kitchen party we did was on March the 10th.
Yeah.
I think. Because we played at the Snow Castle on March 14th.
Mm-hmm.
Just Ben and I, Ben Russo joined me, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. He's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ben and I were playing at the Snow Castle, and it was a big posters, a warm-up for St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Terry called me on Monday and said, we're going to cancel it.
And that was it.
That was it for kitchen parties. So this coming Friday is going to be kind of exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you mentioned it's been tough on you. Obviously, it's been tough on a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. But I mean, for you to be up there every week, that's what your week is all about.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. I can't put into words how it has affected my heart and soul.
Mm.
Honest to God. But I've been lucky, and we've played a few times this summer. We did a virtual ramblin' ride. That was pretty exciting.
Yep.
Yeah.
You did the 47th Street.
And the 47th Street. Yeah.
Yes.
Boy, kudos to those 2 small businesses, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? The Mermaid and Moon Boutique and Elky's Table.
Yep.
What a job they did. So, and this stuff isn't going to go away for a while. I know that. I'm thinking there's probably going to be some 47th Street weekends.
Oh yeah,
this coming summer, no question.
Well, we're hoping that we're turning the corner here pretty soon here with vaccines and whatnot. So who knows? But
speaking of that, I'm getting my vaccine in about
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Good
right
stuff.
on.
Wow.
First jab. Very very nice.
Whew. I tried so hard to get in my phone, and you just couldn't get in at all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's,
So finally I went down to the Jan Sterling building last Wednesday,
mm-hmm.
and a little girl took my information and said, okay, we'll get back to you. 2 days later, they called me.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
And I wanted to say, look, can we wait until after,
kind of got a show coming up.
29th? And she said, nope, this coming Friday, they're taking no more appointments as of last week anyway.
Yeah,
so
right.
whether that's just, I'm not sure what that is. They have to wait for more vaccines or something. I don't
Maybe,
know.
yeah. Another shipment.
Anyway, so I'll get that done and go home and have a nap.
Yeah.
And then go to work.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
Anyway. Yeah, good fun. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah.
Big time.
And I think I finally figured out how to tell people back home how to view this thing.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Tell her to watch it on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just go into NAC and boom, there it is. And it's not just that night. It'll be on the NAC Facebook page for a while.
Exactly right. Yeah, you can watch it after that, and on the NAC and WAMP Facebook pages and Northwest TV. I'm not sure what channel that is, but I'm sure it's a channel. Like, I don't have cable anymore.
Yeah, it's like 210 or
220
something like that.
Yeah.
We'll share it on the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook
Cool.
page.
Absolutely, we will.
Good thing.
Cabin Radio family. We gotta.
Yeah.
Damn straight. Yeah. Yeah.
And Jimmy, we're so excited that you get to perform again, and we know that you're really excited, and that this is gonna.
Yeah.
This powers you through
We've
a
been
little bit.
practicing.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Ben and I have never, ever practiced, ever. Like, he's that good. I'll go in we'd show up to Black Knight, and I would have a new song, and I'd just say, Ben, hey, look, in the middle of the show. It's here's one you haven't heard yet, Ben, and Ben's not really outgoing, he's just kind of sits there and plays and stomps his feet, and I'll play, 6 bars and look at him, and he goes, yeah, okay.
I got it.
And then after 2 verses, I said, take one, Ben, and he just
Right away he goes.
He's crazy good.
Yeah.
Plays with everybody.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You got some heavy hitters with you on Saturday.
I'll
Or
tell
Saturday.
you.
Friday. It's Friday?
Friday. Yeah.
Pardon me.
That's
Friday
okay.
the 29th, Saturday rebroadcasts. So you get a chance to see it. Jimmy, we're so happy that it's sold out and people are excited. People are going to watch it. Terry Hartright, get on it. Pull down that screen at the top night. Let us all watch it on Saturday. Have a Saturday night at the Black Knight again, watching Jimmy T. That's what we all want, and you should make it happen.
I'm going to happen. I'm happy.
Right. Okay, good.
I'm happy. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming in. I know it's early, but now you get a chance to have a coffee and then go for your jab, which is good.
You got it.
Absolutely, man.
You got it.
Thank you so much for dropping by us. As always, look for Jimmy T and the Sociables on Saturday night on the NAC and WAMP Facebook pages, Northwest Tel TV as well. Unfortunately, there are no tickets left for the live show, but hey, that's great news because they get the fullest crowd you can get by law will be watching you on Saturday night.
Yeah.
There you go.
And, just one other little thing. Just remind everybody to tune in to Cabin tonight at 8 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Or
Right.
Northeast.
Absolutely.
Right?
Northeast.
I have no idea who's on. Yes, I do.
It's
Alexis.
who is on tonight? Yeah, right.
Alexis Golding is
Yeah.
the replay. Crazy night. Guys, thank you so much.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
It's gone up to minus 31. Sorry, down to minus 31.6. It's cooled by 0.7 of a degree. So I really hope you wrap up warm. It's cold out there today. No word on the wind. The computer doesn't give us that information. Remember, wind chill doesn't exist. If you want to go to cabinradio.ca, you can find a video on that Ollie Williams has prepared for us on the construction of the Snow King Castle. I mean, it's not a castle, more of a castle grounds this year, trying to kind of pivot to something a little bit different this year, obviously, because we can't have the Winter Festival within the Snow Castle. But if you'd like to know how it's constructed, it'll give you some insight as to how it's constructed every year. We have that video for you at cabinradio.ca. A talk with Martin Rehack, who we had in a couple weeks ago talking about his comedy show. They call him Marty One Boot over there. Watch the video to find out why.
I think they're going with Snow Garden.
Snow Garden, that's right.
Something like that?
Yeah, something like that. I think that sounds right. You go check it out on Yellowknife Bay. It's all happening down there. But if you want to, maybe stay inside and stay warm and see how it's getting built, you can do that at cabinradio.ca.
I also like that it's Snow Buddies this year.
Snow
it just
Buddies.
sounds so Canadian.
Oh, that is.
Hey, Snow Buddy.
Hey, Snow Buddy. Hey, buddy. This is the reason why there was no Ollie Williams in the studio this morning.
That's right.
He was up late editing this video and getting it all ready for you. He does that. He works very hard for you to make sure you got all the best content. Also, I think on Friday morning, I may have scared him a little bit when Lecter wasn't here.
Yeah, there was an altercation.
As there always is.
I got some audio here. I don't know
yeah,
if you
put it up
have
there.
my thing up there.
Go for it.
So yeah, this was Friday morning. I don't know what was going on.
Sounds
there.
about right. That sounds about right.
It definitely sounds like Ollie sustained some type of injury at the end there. Maybe a twisted ankle or something.
I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what we were talking about. Sounds like a goose and a duck going at it in a fight. In a fight.
Were you the goose or the duck?
I was the gander.
You were the gander.
What's good for the goose
Okay.
is good for the gander.
Yeah. It just, I mean, there's a lot of violence.
Yeah. A lot of flappings of wings and whatnot.
This is what happens when I leave you two alone.
Gnashing of beaks.
Yeah.
That's right. Don't ever leave us alone again.
I apologize.
It will happen again. All right. Go check out all the latest news at cabinradio.ca. Don't forget Jimmy T and the Sociables on Saturday on WAMP Facebook, NAC Facebook, and on Northwest Tel TV. Of course, we're hoping that shout out to Terry Hartright. Hopefully put that up at the top night, pull down the screen, and have that broadcasted for you as well. That'd be a great way to spend your Saturday evening as well.
One more thing about
Yes.
Snow King / Snow Buddies winter King Festival
Buddy Castle,
Garden, Outdoor Snow Winter Wonderland.
Yes.
I think that's the official name this year. They're looking for participants for the first ever local only snow carving competition.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if you've seen this.
Oh, man, no.
They posted it on their Facebook last week. And, they're looking for people to put in proposals because, of course, normally people come in from all over the world to take part in the snow carving competition. This year, of course, that is not really possible. So they're doing the first ever local only one and are asking all interested artists. You could put together a group. You could do it individually if you work alone and not with others.
Fair enough.
You're asked to submit a brief proposal outlining your sculpture idea by 5 p.m. this Friday, January 29th. And successful proposals will be selected and notified in the first week of February. Wow. So for info and to submit your proposal, you can go to their Facebook page. I think you can send them a message on Facebook, or you can email yellowsnow@snowking.ca.
Yellow snow. That'll be our...
Well, it sticks better.
Yeah, that's right. It does stick better. Yeah. I mean, it's a little moist, I suppose. That'll be our snow sculpture, just a fire hydrant for dogs to pee on. Yellow snow. All right. That's going to do it for Mornings at the Cabin for today. Have yourselves a wonderful day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Check out more from the show at cabinradio.ca and by following the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page.